single day admission, $8. And then the next thing down is Captain Fizz and Mask Guy podcasting from Entercon.
Woohoo! We're just as important as ticket prices.
That's pretty interesting. Then they got
shocking.
GMB, Chamayak attending Entercon.
Which actually, one of those guys was on our podcast back at FanQuest. Will, he actually did the voices on our show, which was really entertaining. And he actually had a kind of one-on-one with the camera, which was very creepy and disturbing and kind of awesome at the same time. I think he was trying to make love to the camera.
He tried to do something that was actually very disturbing.
Or it might have been the guy behind the camera.
Okay,
we don't know.
They're going to also have free cosplay photo shoots there. And of course, there's some very awesome shops that are going to be there. And then, of course, there is Yak and Shadow will be there.
Yak and Shadow is Will. Wow.
Yeah,
I'm confusing things again.
You are really messing this up. And I have a feeling that if any of the gang from Entercon is listening in, we're going to be in big trouble because I got my hand slapped last week for going off and, saying the wrong thing about the headmasters.
Don't worry. We are going to rectify that this weekend, and we're going to educate everybody on the art of Transformers.
I think we need to be educated. Never
we
mind, in fact. Yeah. And of course, Lorvin, oh my goodness, I'm not even going to try to pronounce that name.
Kindersky. But either way, he actually will be appearing on our show as well. At some point during the weekend, we will update people on our Facebook.
One of the most interesting things that's going to be happening this weekend is they're actually going to have a debate on whether Rumble and the real color of Rumble and Frenzy.
He's blue. He's actually green.
So
contrary to all belief.
Rumble is red, Frenzy is blue. If you guys don't understand what we're talking about, there's a character from the original Transformers series named Soundwave, and he had these cassettes that were built into him that they would pop out and then transform into human-sized Transformers. Yes. And one of them was a character named Rumble, who could literally cause earthquakes, and the other one was Frenzy, who was this little wolf character, who and they always got the colors mixed up. So in one, Rumble would be blue, and the next he'd be red, and then Frenzy would be red, and then the next he'd be blue.
Hey, if you were colorblind, you would never notice. And
so they're actually going to have a debate on whether on which is which.
I actually look forward to that one.
Big fan of the original series would actually be very great. And of course, as you mentioned earlier, Richard Newman will be there. We are going to be interviewing him.
He'll be our first interview on the weekend, which is going to be awesome.
And of course, then there's Wasteland Emporiums, who's going to go off and have some great. They are a local artist here that goes off and takes glassware and they put symbols on merchandise. I have a glass at home that has got the Triforce symbol on it, and my wife, I believe, has a wine cup with Sailor Moon's likeness on it.
And once again, we'll be sharing all this on our Facebook page as well.
So, there is going to be, we're going to be doing live video on Facebook throughout the weekend. Make sure you go off and listen.
We have T-shirts.
We absolutely. If you're in attendance, we have T-shirts. We have Captain Fizz and Bubbles have been working feverishly to go off. And Eagle have been working feverishly for the last couple of weeks to go off and to put together a bunch of shirts. So if you are lucky enough to make it down to Entercon here in Winnipeg this weekend, make sure you stop by our booth, say hi, buy one of our shirts, take one of our cards, and I don't know, maybe stop and have a photo op with us.
Absolutely. We love photos. Contrary to whatever the captain may say during that weekend, we absolutely love photos.
I actually have an idea of something, so I'll have to let you in after we go off the show.
Before we actually run out of time, we should do the draw and do our shameless plugs.
Shameless plug time!
So our draw.
So first, I guess I'm the one who's going to have to do this.
You're going to do the draw.
All right, so
our lucky number 2 winner.
So the lucky number 2 winner his name is James Stefanici.
We are so awful with names. I think we should seriously be fired.
James, you will be contacted through Facebook Messenger, and
Immediately
after the show, and we will set up a time and place to drop off the ticket and one of our wonderful T-shirts as well.
Yes.
So congratulations again to you, James.
Yes, we're not going to put that back in there because then I'm going to forget who actually won. And the captain is bad at forgetting.
You were, yes.
Or I'm good at forgetting. So anyways, congratulations again to James. We'll be contacting you after the show. And now for the very quick, shameless plug time.
Well, I mean, we have a little bit of time here, so we'll probably we'll fart around as we usually do, but that's okay.
Don't fart too much.
I've already did. Sorry. Bubbles' eyes are watering, so that kind of tells you how bad it's getting in here. So
it has nothing to do with her being sick.
Nothing at so. Yeah, Al, I mean, she's an absolute trooper here, and, she's been fighting a little bit of pneumonia, so...
Yes. So anyways, our shameless plug time.
Shameless plug time. You can follow us on Twitter.
Oh, yes, right. Always me.
Yes.
I should know this by now. So you can follow me at RealCaptFizz, so at RealCaptainFizz. And Bubbles is seriously laughing way too hard right now. She's going to make herself cough.
And there's just no hope for you, is there?
There is no hope for me.
Okay. And you can follow me at that mask guy. Follow the show at Fizz Mask Show. And you know what? Go check us out on Facebook. Again, search Captain Fizz, and I believe it's the Masked Man on there.
It's actually on all our shirts now.
I'm pretty sure we tried to go off and fix that, but it didn't work.
Facebook doesn't like us, never has, never will.
I mean, considering, Facebook's never given us a lot of love, but we've been giving them so much love.
No.
I realized where that was going and thought, nope, it's backpedal now. But
a whole lot of love.
And, of course, you can go check out our website, www.fizzmaskshow.com. And there's a bunch of wonderful stuff there. I'm actually quite looking forward to all the other pictures that will eventually make it up on that website.
Yes.
I see you wincing there, so I know.
Well, yes.
Yes, because it is one of the many hats that you tend to wear, which is why you're the captain and I'm simply that mask guy.
Yeah, I chose my name wrong. Well, the name chose me wrong. I haven't decided yet.
No, you didn't choose the name. The name chose you.
I pulled it from a hat. It
Somehow
was the only name in the hat, but I pulled it from a hat.
So I'm not sure what else to talk about. Again,
check us out at Entercon.
Please, if you guys are in the Winnipeg area, definitely come Entercon. Say hi to us.
Look at them up on Facebook, as well as on their website.
We will go off and we will
post
stuff. It's going to be both on Facebook as well as our at FizzMash Show on Twitter immediately after we get off the air. And
yes,
we're kind of dragging along here, so I think we should just cut this all short. Thank you for listening. It's been wonderful. Thank you to Amy for her 732 individual messages that she has sent during the show. And, of course, Weem, who just has probably been sitting back and busting a gut at us being absolute fools. I
haven't been an absolute fool. I've been an ultimate fool.
Yeah, ultimate fool. And thank you to Eagle, who has went off and left us alone for the most part and played video games.
He did actually send us messages while hiding from us. So yes.
Yeah. So thank you.
Very lovely of him, making fun of the captain.
Thank you, and thank you. And so it's time to go. And so, in the words of Ed Whalen, in the meantime and in between time, good night, God bless, and may the force be with you.
And as always, stay frosty, everybody. Catch us at Entercon. Good night.
Adios.